Hello, everyone. I'm Alex Bolin, and of making this, I am about 2 months away from my bachelor's degree in landscape architecture. That's a picture of me, ish. I suppose the main question is, what is landscape architecture? By the name, you could probably assume it's some sort of landscape designer. And you'd be right. But there's so much variation in the field, it's really hard to describe what we actually do. So, how about I describe what we learn to do? I always joke with people when they ask what my major is that I draw trees for class. And that's only partly true. I also draw rocks and birds. I'm kidding, sort of. From the beginning, we're taught to think like designers. And designers are people who think in terms of potential. They take something ordinary and turn it into something cool or useful. Not to say that trees aren't cool or useful, but they'd be a lot cooler if they could charge our cell phones at the same time. When applied to landscape architecture, designing can take on a whole new meaning. For example, you can take this nasty, stinky park with a tire in it and turn it into something really cool, like a nice, pretty park with some trees and a path and a bench. Or restore a riverbank. Take this nasty old one with a oil spill and a dead fish in it and revamp the whole area. Turn it into an ecological paradise with a nice birds and pretty tree and an alive fish. Once we progressed through the program a little more, our canvas got a lot bigger. What used to be a park with a tree and a bench is now a whole cityscape. We're using landscape design to reduce crime in an area, or give people the chance to express themselves with a greater ability to use their freedom of speech. We also plan for the future. A lot of us are starting to design with the future in mind, creating ways for autonomous vehicles to get in and out of our landscapes. Hold on. Really bad at drawing cars. There it is. Yeah, I did it. We also think in more than one dimension. Let's take the autonomous cars, for example. Now, your average city planner would create a boring old stop with just a spot that's a pickup. Now, we wouldn't only make a cool, artsy pickup stop for people to actually be at, but we'd also attach it to a cool park with, trees. You always got to have trees, a cool hill, and it also could double as stormwater management for the city. What about something more fun? Take me, for example. I wanted to be in LA so I could go to Disney World and become an Imagineer, design the next Star Wars world. It wasn't announced when I was a first year, so that job's already taken. But it would be really cool to go to Dinoland USA and create a better one, because it kind of sucks right now, if I'm being honest. A lot of us LAs also go into residential design, designing something that becomes the next party palace of the neighborhood, with a cool bonfire and hanging out with all your friends. Sweet yard. Huh, thanks. Or maybe something a little bit more private. A pool in a fenced in yard. You could hang out after a long day at the office or a long day watching TV. Whatever fits you. I don't know. I don't judge. Now, every video I watch telling me how to make a video, it always says end with a call to action. So, everybody get out there and become an LA. No, that sucks. How about everybody think about what it is to be in LA? Thinking in multiple dimensions and using assets of your job that you didn't think were relevant to fix a problem that you didn't know existed. Well, that's about all from me. So thank you, everybody. I don't like that signature. Thank you, everybody.